topic. So when we talk about it, when I talk about forgiveness, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to certain people? Because some people don't want to give forgiveness because of how someone treated them, or how they left you, or how they make you feel today. It's hard to move on from that. And sometimes these situations will put us in boxes. So that might have been a teacher, that might have been a coach, that might have been a partner or a parent that one stage told you that you're never going to amount to something, or you're not good enough for something, or they would compare you to someone else, and which would make you feel depleted, and it would actually make you feel like you couldn't achieve anything. And before you know it, we're put in this little box. And when we look at that, I'm just going to give you this analogy, this story right now, and I want you to explain. I'm going to show you how that works. So if you, for instance, you look at life, right, and if we had a table in front of us right now, and as we look along the table, you should essentially be the head of the table. And along the table, you should have other emotions on that table. So you should have confidence. You should have fear. You should have pain. You should have guilt, all on this table with you. And these fill up the table, but you're always the head of the table. And when we look at that, what happens throughout our life, a stages, confidence might take a step in there. When you do something, you're really good at something, confidence will step in. And then sometimes, something bad will happen to you, or someone might hurt you, and guilt might take over. But what happens for a lot of people over their time is fear starts to take the driving seat. Some bad experience happens to us, and fear just gets to the head of the table, and they box you out. They put you in this nice box of comfort, and they keep you there. And fear's like, you know what? I've got you from here. You take a seat on the side. And throughout a lot of our life, fear is always going to take the head of the seat. But for you to take this next step in your life, you need to realize that fear is not letting you get out of your comfort zone. Fear is letting you feel this anxious feeling. Fear is letting you perceive that you're doing enough, but realistically, you know that there's more in you. So today it's time to put you at the head of the table and start to take control of your life and put fear back where it deserves to be, on the side.